Hey you guys, this is Fran. Happy Monday everybody. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but if you check my personal channel, you'll see why I wasn't here. But I'm back today. So today's topic is this. I can't afford treatment. Can I get better without it, and how do I do that? And then we added another question for that. Can therapy really help me? Well, for the first question, I know that it is really expensive to get treatment for eating disorders, unfortunately. And is it possible to recover without that? Yes, it is. If you really want to recover from that, you can. You can try to find groups of people to share experiences. And if you really work hard, if you really want to get better, you can get better from that. But it's much harder to get better if you don't have a good team behind you to give you like all the information that you need and give you all the the medical care that you need, like usually the best thing is to have a team. To have a therapist, psychiatrist, a nutritionist, people that are going to work together and that are going to make you get there. If you are determined to get better by yourself because you can't afford that, then, well, it's up to you, You have to put in your mind that you can start to, I don't know if you are like anorexic, bulimic, a compulsive overeater, I don't know that. But the first thing that I would say for you is to try to not focus on your image that much and try to think of what are the things that bother you and what brings your ED. Like what makes you have your ED behaviors, and try to work on that, on those feelings, think what you could do to change that, and go from there. Talk to friends, do a lot of research online or read books about it, educate the people around you about it so they can help you with that, like really try to get a lot of information. If you are a compulsive overeater, don't try to get into this really crazy diets because they're not going to work for you. But just, I don't know, try to get a meal plan of like, let's say 2,000 calories a day and go from there, Try to re-educate the way that you eat. And if you are anorexic, try to add some foods, like every week try to add a little bit to what you eat, and then try to work on that. But it's good to have a support system. It's good to have friends and family that understand you. If it's not going to work with your family, then have friends. If it's not going to work with your friends, at least try to find a group of eating disorder sufferers in your place or online that can help you during this healing process. I was very happy that I have my nonprofit organization that's been running now for a week, and today I got my first inpatient girl, and that's why my video is so late today, because I was at the hospital, and I could get her into the hospital through the government. And I thought it wouldn't be possible, but it is. It's really hard to get there. I just got that because, I know people from the hospital and I know people from the government, and because we are NGO. So we got the girl there and she's getting help, and I'm really proud of what we're doing. So if you live in Brazil, it is possible, but you need to know who you are going to talk to get that. You can get that through the government for free. regarding therapy, it does help a lot. And why does it help? It helps because it's going to work on the issues that are behind your eating disorder and not the eating disorder itself. The eating disorder is much more than how much you weigh, how much you eat, how much you purge, how much you exercise. Those are just consequences of inner conflicts that you have. So the therapist can help you finding these conflicts and working on them. And once you can understand what's going on inside of you, it's much easier to deal with that, So yes, a therapist can really, really help you with an eating disorder for sure. But as I said, the best way to get better is to have a team of professionals working with you. That's like the perfect formula, if you have like a therapist, a psychiatrist, because you need medication probably, and a nutritionist. If you can afford that, so just gather as much information as you can, maybe even like try to talk to professors at universities and things like that, and get the tips that they're going to give you. Don't trust on like all the tips that you get online, because some of them are not like the best ones. But go to the websites that really, really are pro-recovery, and also listen to the people that have been to the bottom already and that have recovered or that have been in recovery for a while, and that can help you too. But it's all up to you. Recovery, it's all up to you. You can have the best team of doctors working with you, but if you don't do your part, you're never, ever, ever gonna get better. And an anorexic who is like in a healthy weight right now, it doesn't mean that she is healed. No, because the problem is here. A compulsive overeater who has lost weight, it doesn't mean that she is healed, because the problem is right here. Okay, so always remember that you have to work on your mind. Try to find something that you like to do. Try to, take away the focus from the food, the weight, and your body image. Even I remember that when I left the hospital for the first time, I had to cover the mirror that I had in my room so I wouldn't see my body, because I had gained a lot of weight during the time that I was in the hospital. But I went to a healthy weight, and I wasn't used to having a healthy weight anymore. But yeah, so I think this answered your question. I hope it does. Alright guys, so I hope you guys have an amazing week, and hopefully I'll see you next week. See ya. Bye bye.